Yeah, hi. Is this Middlebrow?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Middlebrow podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Brian Park.
I'm Dan Rosen.
It's early, Dan.
Nippy in New York City
Oh, yeah.
at the Hello Human Gallery space on the Lower East Side.
I was going to ask you a question
Yeah.
before we introduce our guest.
And you forgot, just like you forgot the other camera this morning.
Yeah.
So for those of you watching on YouTube and you're looking at the disparate quality between the two cameras, one is an iPhone.
But it's the new 17 Pro.
It's the new 17 Pro, so it might be better.
You might be better than whatever we're working with right now.
Yeah, people are going to start shooting movies on that shit. If Tangerine did it in 2015, there's no reason why people aren't going to start.
I don't believe any of that, though.
Which part?
Tangerine, they shot an iPhone, and then, what was it? It's a zombie flick.
28 days later.
28 years later.
Yeah, the most recent. Yeah, it's always like an iPhone with like 20 feet of $1 million lenses attached.
Right, and $1 million worth of lighting.
Yeah, and After Effects. So you can do it too.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Let's just bring our guest in.
Okay, we've run out of small talk.
We've run out of small talk.
Yeah.
Your guest this week is a spatial designer and furniture designer. Give it up for Willett.
Hello.
Hey, Willett.
What's
How
up,
are you
Willett?
guys?
Good.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to talk in your banter.
Yeah, we always like leaving the guests a little confused about what they should do.
Yeah.
And
Well,
insecure
'cause-
so we can assert our dominance.
Okay, all right. You've asserted. Because there are other podcasts where it's on Zoom,
Yeah.
and then the guest is probably, their camera's off. But like, I'm right here.
Or like a smartless situation where they're,
Yeah.
where they're so coy.
I didn't want to mention another
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it'd be funny
And offend you guys.
if that's barely a
Give us some
podcast.
shine. Give us some shine.
Yeah, they need help. They need
They need
support.
help.
A cold classic.
Guys, we could come for them. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so down.
I had to
I'm Jason.
I had to stop listening to that podcast when they had Nate Bargatze on and the comedian.
listen. Yeah.
But then Sean Hayes asked him, like, are you just making stuff up, like, up there, or are you coming rehearsed? And I was just like, I can't listen to this
I've never-
podcast.
It
listened
wasn't
to
a great question.
They really know very little about industries outside of their own.
I've never listened to this podcast.
Yeah, that's it's kind of a contentless podcast. It's impressive. And it's much
Unlike
more
ours,
successful.
which is
we're
content-full.
dense. dense.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to talk to you about just specific saws and finishes and sanding.
Yeah.
Really
Okay, let's do it.
get everyone to tune out.
Well, we could do that, except I design the furniture. I don't make it.
Whoa.
So you might know as much about a saw as I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know things now.
You do know things now.
Yeah, I have to know.
So you're like Jeff Koons.
Yeah,
You,
but
you
like,
draw it on a napkin.
yeah, and then I'm like, can you make this pretty?
What does it
Yeah.
mean to design? So you're just on AutoCAD or software?
I use
what it looks like.
Yeah. I use SketchUp. I'll draw. I also use SketchUp, and then I have some designers who make it real and like fully perfectly to scale, and then we'll give it to a builder to make it.
Is that controversial in the design
You know,
world? Like, do
I'm not
people
sure.
do people behind your back feel like this guy doesn't fucking
Maybe.
whittle
But I
his
don't-
own stool?
I think the whittlers are probably jealous.
Yeah.
Because they're like, fuck, I'm whittling this stool until 4 a.m.
Yeah,
and he is off having a romp.
having a romp. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
That's how I feel when I edit this podcast.
Exactly.
You know, I'm on Adobe Audition, and then
Yeah.
I'm just whittling while
Yeah.
Dan is at another brand dinner.
Exactly.
Well, maybe if one of us didn't forget the camera.
All right.
All right, so this is the
don't
thing.
need it.
This is the thing we're gonna bring to this episode.
No, it's nice. It's nice that I now have
It's gonna
the.
be a very catty episode.
Yeah. You've given me the capacity to air in any sort of way in the near future, and I have this loaded. You know, like a bitter lover.
I'm on
You
thin
really
ice.
screwed
I'll just have shit to throw at your face.
Well, I'm on thin ice. Dan
it's out.
Dan also came in with a Christmas.
I know. Give him a great Christmas gift.
I didn't. I gave him
And my
a-
Christmas gift was that he's
Oh, it's if you give him the gift, it's Christmas.
yeah. I am I graciously, adopt.
But you don't celebrate Christmas, so
I don't know. I'm going to celebrate Christmas with my in-laws family.
apologies for coming in empty-handed.
Yeah.
It is
It is Hanukkah right now, and so maybe you owe me about 8 gifts. You're coming in sleepy. You have a child.
It's not so much sleepy, it's just like jet lagged, which is actually a real thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm awake, but it's like 4:30 in the morning for me. My body time.
Okay. Well, listeners, will
Brain
keep that in
time.
mind.
Yeah, listeners, please give me a break.
You should be deep in sleep
I should
right
be
now.
slumbering
Yeah.
when the other people are whittling, but
Yes.
I'm not. But I'm here. I'm glad
Here,
to be
thanks
here.
for coming.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Like this morning.
Yeah. Or were you?
I was in Los Angeles,
Okay.
which is where I live.
Yeah.
In my home. I have a rental house now.
rental house, right? Your house.
My house burned down.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about this year. I'm ready for this year to
Be over.
not be anymore. And,
What happened?
with the house burning down? There was a fire.
No. In Los
Should we
Angeles?
start?
Yes, there was. Yeah.
You're telling me for the first time.
Okay. Well, you guys.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too.
Camino from our production team put together 8 pages of research on you.
8 pages.
8 pages.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge.
Yeah.
So much research.
Yeah.
And the first line says, before furniture designer, it said,
House burned down.
loves, it's
Oh.
house burned down, huge tennis fan,
Oh.
then furniture designer.
And probably a little sleepy. No, I'm good. I feel good.
You look good.
Okay. Cool.
Look refreshed.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Did you see that Carlos Alcaraz and Juan Carlos?
Yeah.
I know.
So sad.
What's going on?
It's like Leo and Scorsese splitting it. Why after?
I'm gonna assume that Juan Carlos Ferrero has been neglecting his family for a good 10,
You think
15
Ferrero
years.
left?
Yeah.
For sure.
That you're always with this little kid. Why? How come you're never in Mallorca with us? Yeah, it is weird to spend a lot of time with a teenager, I guess.
Well, he's like.
You can do Spanish accents. They're white.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can do any accents you want to do.
I can't.
We're
no.
accent forward here.
I could do British. That's all I could get away with. But
Where are you from?
I'm from Boston area originally, but lived in New York for a
Can you
while.
do a nice Italian accent?
No, not this early. It's not gonna happen.
It only comes out
It'll come
after
for
a
me.
few beers.
Yeah, exactly. But I've been in LA for about 6 years.
And you had a past life as a creative director.
Yeah, creative director, designer.
Spatial designer.
Yeah, I worked at Nike for a while doing retail design, event design, stuff like that.
And you got out just when creative director became like a slur, basically. You were like, I can't.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're who did the research, the 8 pages? Oh, hey, the woman I met. My last job was for Kanye West, who you maybe heard of, doing all of the retail design, quote unquote retail design for the Yeezy Gap partnership. And that
And what happened with that?
yeah,
Is that the one where he's like, fuck all this, just put trash bags out and put the clothes
yeah,
in
that
there.
was me.
You did the trash
I did
bags?
the trash bag.
Wow. Was it his idea or yours?
Nothing was ever my idea. But at that
So your role was just to eat shit.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think of
It was
Bianca
really-
Sensori's new tables and chairs? Have
I
you seen
also
these,
worked
Brian?
with her.
Oh, she has a furniture line?
Oh, she does. I want Brian to look it up
Quote
right now.
unquote furniture.
I want live Brian to see what this furniture
Should
is.
I wait?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh. This is it?
This is it.
Like
This is it. This is her.
But this is an art piece.
Yeah. I don't think she's like trying to scale this.
She's been trying to get this into homes.
Interesting. For our listeners.
She's got an agenda and she's working through it.
Willett, in your design language, how would you what's her inspiration here?
Oh, what I thought you were gonna say. What's her vibe?
What's the vibe she's going for?
Noguchi? You see Noguchi here?
Definitely a lot of Corbusier. No, I mean,
Corbusier.
okay, easy. Yeah, I worked with her a little bit. But yeah,
When did you leave? How many Zig Heils did it
how
take for
many
you to quit?
abuses? It was before that
Okay.
that the Gap thing fell apart. But at that time,
Did you work for Gap or did you work for?
I was employed by Gap, but I was the only person sitting in LA,
Okay.
and he was in LA.
Right.
So he didn't know the difference. So
You were Gap for him.
I was Gap. On that
This
day.
is like a shitty. This is like they fucked you.
Yeah, I got fucked.
It's like a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until year 2,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is not healthy.
Like in Jurassic Park, where they at the beginning where they put the lamb. That was you, and
I got eaten
by
the T-Rex or whatever.
Kanye-saurus.
Kanye-saurus. When it was getting very bad, we bought a house in LA, and I designed it, and it was peak pandemic. So by the time it was time for furniture, shipping and everything was like, 24 months out. And so I was like, I'm just going to design my own furniture that makes sense with the house. And it showed up, and I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so that's how I felt. And so I just...
The pandemic was good for you, actually.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you benefited.
Yeah. It was great. I loved it.
Wow.
So I kind of it took a while to close down all of my designer, creative director projects and actually figure out how to sell furniture, make furniture, have that be a career. So that was the transition,
Wow. So some people got brain fog and others found their true calling.
I guess.
Yeah.
Was your wife amenable to you doing all the furniture in the house, or was
Yeah,
she like,
yeah.
you the trash bag guy?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the...
Yeah, well, I put a couple of them in the house at first. They didn't last long.
Okay.
But she was amenable. Yeah.
Okay.
She is. She lets me do that.
She do okay.
Yeah.
She takes care
It's-
of the culinary stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, you do the
Yeah, well, it's a good compliment.
division of labor.
Yeah.
Why did you leave the Yeezy stuff, or just it fell apart and you're like,
It fell apart. He threatened to break my legs, things like that.
yeah. When that's happening, when Kanye is starting to break your legs,
That was not a joke.
no, I believe it completely.
Why did the relationship fall apart?
Well, there was the threatening
Yeah.
that happened to me, and so I kind of took a backseat. Do you think he's going to watch this?
I don't think so.
He could be a fan.
I don't think
But
there's enough hardcore pornography. It seems to be mostly what he watches.
I took a back seat after the episode where he called me and threatened me and all of that. And then it was probably about 8 months or so of me working in the background and trying to get out to the point where it fully imploded, the company imploded or the partnership did. And so I was like, okay, great. This is my time to move on.
That's insane.
It was really insane.
What did you do that made him want to break your legs?
Did
Did you deserve it a little bit?
Actually, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I imagine not.
We were doing this warehouse in downtown LA in the Arts District, and we were going to build it out to do prototypes for all the retail spaces. So I was helping design the retail spaces, but also sort of building out this warehouse where we could do rapid prototyping. And he loved it so much that he wanted to. It's funny, I've never talked about this with that many people, mainly my wife and the team. So if I start crying,
we're gonna insert.
It's okay. Yeah. This could be a therapy
is an
session.
exclusive.
all right. Okay.
Yeah, we're exercising some demons, and you can let it go now. Finally,
all right.
the Kanye trauma.
he loved the warehouse so much that he was like, okay, I'm gonna get Kim back, and she's gonna live here with me, and I'm gonna do my
sad.
music
That's
here.
kinda sad.
Yeah, and I was like, there's rats running around. It was disgusting.
Sure.
And he was like, I'm going to do my music here, and we're going to do the fashion here, and we're going to do the retail here. And so he wanted this 200-foot long screen, LED screen,
Right.
to take up a whole side of the building. And Gap was supposed to pay for it. But we hadn't put any clothes out except for the trash bags. And so Gap was like, we're not paying for this thing until you give us designs and we can actually start making some revenue. So there was this back and forth with that. And then there was an electrician in one day. We had to get the workers in when he was either sleeping, on the job, or not that it was really a job for him, but when he was sleeping, or he was out. So I would have to talk with his security and be like, all right, he's coming back in 2 hours. And I'd be like, okay, security or electrician, come on in and do this thing for 2 hours and then leave so that he doesn't see you. And I guess I was on vacation.
Did there be ninja electricians?
Yeah, they had to do backflips in But there was a guy in like working on some outlet, and he came and he freaked the fuck out. He was like, why the fuck is this guy in here working on this outlet when I want this screen? Blah, blah, blah. And he exploded. He was like, I know where to find you. I know where you are.
Does Yeezy have an HR department you could report this to?
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I think you walk into the office and it's just Kanye sitting there.
Yeah.
He's head of HR.
Exactly.
Like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
He's got a t-shirt that says HR. So yeah, but I worked for the Gap and I was a contractor. So there was not really much recourse to be done.
Let's be real. When you're in LA and working for Yeezy, the clout must have been crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah. I mean, just girls all over the place. Yeah.
Showing up to Canyon
parties.
Coffee.
No, it wasn't like that.
It was like Abu Ghraib, it sounds like.
It was sad. It was incredible, and then it really really wasn't. So
but
then I was
is it what you expected? Like, because because you knew at that point, I'm sure that he had temperamental issues.
Yeah, but we caught him at the beginning. It's funny to talk about this still. I'm like,
I'm sorry. We're forcing you to relive your trauma.
I thought we were going to be talking about furniture.
We'll get into there.
Okay, all right.
You mentioned Kanye.
Yeah, sorry. It's juicy. We caught him at the beginning, or when he was on kind of an up. I mean, he's bipolar, so he was in a good state when we first met him. The deal happened.
You were crushing up his meds and slipping them
Yeah, I mean, we fucking should have. Yeah, into his blue drink, and so we were all really excited, and then it got bad.
Yeah,
but it was. I don't know. I think we all were maybe a little delusional that it was gonna work out.
You're like, this is normal. He's screaming at your face.
Well, there was no screaming for like a year. Okay. There was like, it was really great for like a year.
Normal gig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have a lot of the sweatshirt, the hoodies?
Well, they all burned.
They're all burned down.
Yeah.
Tough.
I did have.
Honestly, that's like seems like a ritualistic.
It was actually good. Yeah. And also like all of my like busted prototypes were in my house too.
Yeah.
And those burned. So I was like, all right, no big deal there.
Yeah. I'm sure that's horrible about your house, but that to me seems like a necessary cleansing.
Yeah, it was actually kind of nice. I was like, well, this veneer is bubbling and I don't know what to do with it. And then it burned. So
When did you formalize Willett? Your namesake furniture brand?
Well, I just started putting the furniture on my Instagram just because I was like, well, here's some stuff that I'm doing. And then people were DMing me and was like, can I buy that? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And so that was like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months of like kind of just like sharing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, let me make this real. I guess it was maybe 3 years ago where I was like, okay, I'm not doing this creative director, the word that shall not be mentioned here, role, and I am going to do furniture. And I think... And then I only launched my website with Alex Tan a little over a year ago. So
you're a baby.
Yeah, I'm a little baby.
You're baby mode. Every creative that I meet who works at an advertising agency, after they've been there for a few years, they're always talking, I just want to start my own thing, man. I just want to start my own thing.
Yeah.
You've started your own thing.
Yeah.
And
you made it out.
I guess are there any sort of things that you've encountered while building out Willett that had you known prior or known sooner that it would have dissuaded you from even doing it at all?
I don't think dissuaded, but I was like, why is this taking so long? It's
just like production?
Yeah, production. I mean, you do something for the first time and then people use it and it lives in the world and it has issues that you didn't foresee. And everything that I did before in retail design was very fast turn. And it was like, all right, well, maybe use it a couple of times, but then it ends up in the dumpster.
You were making very temporary.
Yeah, I was like, LeBron has a new shoe. Let's like do this big blowout in the Nike Soho, whatever. Yeah, that stuff only lives for, I don't know, 6 weeks.
Right.
But the furniture was like, all right, this table has to live forever. because it's a high price point and that is what I want to put out in the world.
Yeah.
And so I think that's been a big learning, is just figuring out how to talk to my customers about that, like, this thing's going to patina, but it's not a 50-year-old lacquered piece that, you know, has gone through like a beautiful history. Like, it's only 6 months old, and that's one scratch is going to turn into like a lot of beautiful scratches. And people just don't fully get that, I don't think.
They want like the pristine.
They either want the pristine and
Yeah.
like there's no issues with it, or they want the like vintage piece that has the beautiful patina on it.
Yeah.
There's this like weird
You're like, this will be vintage.
Yeah, I was like, just let that scratch be the scratch.
You should pre-fuck it up.
I know, I've tried it. Did not go well.
Just spill coffee.
Yeah.
and let your just baby go to town on it.
Let them go for it.
Teeth.
So I think just like learning all of that, learning what customers are okay with, what they're not okay with, and everybody's different. I had somebody the other day who, hopefully they don't watch this.
We're gonna send it to them.
Yeah, okay. They were upset that the underside of their coffee table wasn't fully finished, which like I looked it over and I was like, okay, it's beautiful. It was a lacquered piece. And then they sent a photo and they were like, there's like this, I don't know, 6-inch like little square that wasn't finished. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I didn't inspect, you know, every little thing, which I should have, but I sent it over to the client in New York, and then I had to get the whole thing refinished. Had to get a courier to bring it over to a finisher.
6 inches is big. Like really, like,
on the underside,
6 inches is massive.
nobody's gonna see that. It's this high from the ground.
6 inches is.
Well, okay. Which 6 inches are you talking about?
I'm making a lewd joke.
A what
no,
joke?
yeah, a lewd.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. 6 inches.
So then
is,
I had to.
Wait, I don't get the joke. Can you explain
Okay.
it?
Is it a penis thing?
It's it's cocks. I'm talking about cocks.
Cockles.
Yeah.
Um.
Don't. She listens to the pod. She knows what
Okay,
she
she
got
knows.
herself
She knows
into.
what she's in for. So, anyways, I had to refinish the whole thing. It was like another $2,000. That was like my already shitty margin, and then so I think they're the like those learnings that I was not really expecting.
There's
I was
a
like,
lot of neurotic perfectionist customers.
Yeah, which is
that would have been
great.
me. I've been a menace before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
which,
yeah.
which I fully get. It's expensive.
But as I've done this podcast, I'm increasingly learning, like, you like things to be pristine, you fucking rube, you tasteless rube.
Yeah. No, that's why we try to have a kind of a sprezzatura, a casual, a messiness, which we pretend is intentional, but it's actually
yeah,
due
it's
to
hard to
laziness.
have a messiness with you know, a $10,000 coffee table.
Yeah. Do you find that that's partially because the clientele you're getting is coming from Instagram, as opposed to maybe clients who come from a more brick and mortar or a more traditional route? Like, there's not that education and understanding, and they view stuff on Instagram more like fashion.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, they just see the pretty picture, so they're like, this is what I should be getting. But also, a lot of times it comes through an interior designer, and those people have their reputations to look after as well. And so they want it to be perfect for their client, which I fully get.
Right.
So I think back to your question, there's just a lot of learning in that world. Like, I'm selling a product, which I never have done before. I used to just get hired and be like, all right, here's your budget, design stuff, build it out, and then I can move on to the next thing. But I'm actually selling a piece that I want people to love and feel like they're getting good value for and live with forever. So it's very different.
And you mentioned that the margins are slim.
They're slim to very slim.
I don't know. Like, Dan knows this. Like, whenever I go to a furniture store, things are always just more expensive than I expect them to be.
Totally.
Where are most of these overhead costs like going?
So, I mean, a lot of it is just materials are crazy expensive right now. We don't need to bring up the T word, but that's not helping. Labor is expensive. I mean, I'm in LA, so it's, you know, obviously very expensive. And then if I sell it through a gallery, they take 50%. And so, you know, my already tough margin gets even tougher. And so then I need to like pad the price a little bit, and then you walk in and you're like, wait a minute, why is this $10,000? And you're like, I'm just gonna go to fucking West Elm.
And
no shade. I had a nice dinner with a West Elm man last night.
But also, I think there is that lack of education about
Totally
how long things last.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, I could get this, at fucking CB2.
Yeah.
For a third the price,
Yeah.
or what is a table. It won't last as long, but like, how do you commute? How do you?
And also
I think people think
people-
it's fashion. Design is
Totally.
fashion. Which
Yeah,
is,
it's-
I don't know
yeah,
how you
it's
communicate
very-
that it's like you're supposed to have this for 20 years.
Yeah. And also it's like, I understand that people don't want to spend that many dollars when everything is tight right now on a piece of furniture. They're like, all right, I'm going to do the $500 coffee table that I probably won't have in 5 years, but like, I don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years. I might be in a different house. I might not even need a coffee table in 5 years. So I don't know who that is, but yeah, I get it.
So I first saw your work at The Future Perfect, and there's a very cohesive design language throughout your work, and I'm kind of curious, how did you
Where did it come from?
where did it come from?
I mean, it came from that house, the one that burned down. It was kind of this like ranch style house that I sort of reimagined into like a mid-century, like a traditional California mid-century. Then there was Douglas fir wood throughout the whole house, and then I wanted the pieces to speak to the architecture of the house. So I designed a credenza and a lot of coffee table talk, and a coffee table.
It's a classic.
Yeah. Out of the same material. And then it was all, the house was very sort of angular and rectilinear. And so the first two pieces I did were a little bit more rounded, a little more curvilinear. Because I wanted to have a little bit, of a balance. And so then it kind of just grew out of those two initial pieces.
And then that's when you started posting on stories, and people were like, can I buy that? That's sick.
Yeah. Whoa. And I don't know. It was just like, these are the things that I'm into.
Yeah.
And also they're inspired by, 20th century modernist pieces.
Yeah.
And at the time I couldn't afford like a Paul Frankel, I still can't afford a Paul Frankel, like, $15,000 coffee table, but I can do my version of it. And so it all kind of just grew out of the space that I designed for Molly and I.
Amazing. Do you think about, I mean, obviously you weren't thinking about it when you were designing, but kind of retroactively, are you like thinking about how your style maybe mesh well with a certain Instagram aesthetic? And is that a coincidence or did it even? Like, what do you think it was about your work that that led it to take off, kind of?
Has it taken off?
I don't know. I mean, you have a career.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is better than most furniture designers.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of the sameness that I was seeing out there. But I wasn't designing it for it to take off. I wasn't designing it for Instagram. I wasn't designing it for anyone except for myself to start, which I think makes a huge difference and hopefully will let me continue this career on because it's actually authentic. But there was a lot of sameness, and there still is, of like, it was like a very beige era and kind of like dark and moody. And there are certain people who I won't mention that, like, I was like, I do not want to go that direction at all. And I wanted the house to be warm and comfortable and
As flammable as possible. You wanted to
as
make it.
flammable as possible. Yeah, in retrospect.
You're thinking more
Fuck.
wood,
Yeah.
more timber.
And so I'm just remembering I had a nightmare about it last night. The fires.
I'm sorry for forcing you. We're forcing you to live your Kanye and your fire trauma.
I know. We're getting it out there.
Yeah. And were you bullied as a child? Can we bring that
Yeah,
up? Maybe?
I was a little bit. Yeah. I wanted curly hair, and somebody.
Really?
Yeah, and it
You
wasn't.
wanted curly hair.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But it is
Yeah, it wasn't.
okay.
This is fake. And
went to
yeah, I got
Turkey?
made fun of. Yeah, I went to Turkey for the curly hair. What are we talking about?
You were just saying how after you work at Yeezy and you survive through that fire, you can kind of just
fucking
do
do
anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of at a point where like none of it really matters. So I'm just like, I'm going to just design what I want to design and not design stuff for other people or other brands.
So
or
Kanye comes to you and be like, look, I want
Sorry,
make
dude.
a table system, perhaps swastika-like in its shape.
Yeah, yeah.
I give you however much you need in
not
the
the guy.
classic. Not you.
Not the guy.
Wow.
I think we're on the same wave. I felt that way after looking at Bianca Sensori's furniture too. I can kind of just make whatever I want.
You can make whatever you want because none of it really matters.
None of it really. I'm sure she'll sell those somewhere.
She will sell those. Good for her.
Is it
Everybody's
actually
on their
good
own
for her?
journey.
Is there not? Isn't there any part of it that's like, fuck this?
She's an
No.
architect, right?
She was. I don't think she has her license, but yeah.
She lost
Oh.
it. They took it away.
Yeah. Like, not for you, girl.
Yeah.
She was nice though. She was nice to work with. But
Did she dress in a similar manner?
of her,
No,
no.
of how she's,
She is now.
She is now.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
She wore jeans.
She wore jeans. Mm-hmm. Wow. But no shirt. No
Yeah,
top.
she was topless.
topless.
It's like currently right now, like who's like your North Star in terms of like this person has the sickest career. I want to model mine after theirs.
There are a few people. I mean, I think Max Lamb is one of the best and always will be.
I don't know who Max Lam is.
He also doesn't have Instagram, which is amazing.
That's why I don't know.
I'd say most well known for his kind of deconstructed chairs. I mean, he does
a lot of
He does
chairs.
everything.
Yeah.
And he's very he's kind of a chameleon. Like he'll do pieces that are a chair that's made out of cardboard and a chair that's metal and a chair that's
Polyurethane.
yeah, whatever.
Oh.
But I mean, he's been doing it for 30 years probably.
Okay.
And he's at Salon 94 and
Yeah.
in
He had a show
London.
that like weirdly blew up on TikTok at Salon
sure he
94. And which is rare, I feel like, for higher design or, more creative design
blow up on
to
TikTok,
blow
yeah.
up outside of, maybe like
I wonder
an
why.
ultra fragalo mirror. I don't know why either, but I think Salon 94 was completely overwhelmed.
I'm
I
sure.
talked to my friends there, and it was just like packed kids just like taking
Oh my
photos of
gosh.
these.
Yeah. I wonder, did they like it?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, the sisters who own it are like 65
Yeah.
and probably don't want that bullshit.
But then they also do show like Michelle LeMay,
Yeah.
and certain figures who I think are very much in the zeitgeist. So maybe they're courting that sort of attention.
Rick
Maybe.
Owens' furniture kind of looks like Bianca Sensori's furniture.
I mean, she has a chair where she's like on her back with her legs like he did behind
That's
his
the
head.
biggest crime. It's derivative.
It's derivative.
That is very derivative. But
I mean, it all looks like the furniture in Clockwork Orange in the milk
Yeah.
bar. How's your reels game?
ugh, it sucks. I hate it.
Wait,
I'm not
are
good
you
at
making
video.
reels?
I've made like 2.
Don't make reels.
I know.
Do you feel like you have? Is there that
yeah,
pressure?
kind of. Yeah. I
Is
mean,
your
I'm like,
gallerist like, fucking make some Instagram reels?
no, none of the galleries care. It's more like I want to just get my stuff out there. I want to sell it. I want people to buy it and live with it and like it. And it's like I need to be a marketer as well.
You have to put your Kanye brain on a little bit.
Okay, no more Kanye.
You have to bring your creative director brain.
Yeah, there we go.
You have to market your brand.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Willett
I got to
brand.
do all of it. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm one guy doing. I'm a designer. I just want to be designing, but I have to do the marketing. I have to do the finances. I have to do maybe not the HR. But like it's kind of crazy.
Is changing your name to a mononym part of your marketing strategy?
Well, I've growing up, I was Willett. Like I played soccer, I played tennis, and it was just kind of like, let's use people's last names.
What's up, bro?
I also, yeah, exactly. I also went to a small private school, and there were like 50 kids in my grade. 8 of them were Ben. And so I was like, I don't want to be Ben anymore.
Gotta do Willett.
You're done.
Yeah, Ben Yulian was the loudest kid in the room, and I was like, I can't compete
that
with Ben
guy.
Yulian.
What does Ben Yulian do now?
I don't know. He went to Harvard. Like he's good.
What a fucking bitch.
No, he was nice. All of the Bens were nice. But I didn't want to be.
So they kicked you out of the Ben Club.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not a Ben.
Yeah. So I
You're
was a Willett.
But people just think your name is Will, no?
Yeah, I've gotten all sorts of things. I mean, my wife is popular and somewhat famous, and
We weren't going to go there.
and so I've been called Will Boz before, which is her last name. And like maybe like
That's feminine, almost feminist.
yeah. Maybe like 8 years ago, it hurt, but again, now that like I've had people threaten to break my legs, my house is burned down. I'm like, call me what?
Multiple people.
Well, yeah, it felt like multiple
Yeah,
people.
call me whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm Willett, but if you want to call me Will Buzz, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just if you want to buy something, just buy it.
Please.
Yeah, please.
Please buy my furniture. Do you feel like a lot of designers are feeling that pressure to like turn up their Instagram?
Yeah,
Game.
of course. Yeah, and it's hard because it's like
It's a different skill.
it's a very different skill. Like marketing is a different skill. Photography is a different skill. Reels, like making video. I'm very bad at doing video. I can take a really nice photograph, but video is like not intuitive to me.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's
I feel like a lot of I'm not going to name names, but there are a lot of people who are
You can name.
have quite big quote unquote design following now, and I think a lot of them made it in a time before like short form video was like important for
Yeah.
Instagram, and there was photo based.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of just like riding that, but it's completely.
yeah.
Now we have that guy who does like the Christmas tree.
I don't know this man.
It's the Christmas tree. guy.
Santa?
No. The guy who does like does like DIY home reno stuff, and he's one of the biggest design
Oh, I
accounts.
mean,
You know
yeah.
who I'm talking about.
Sort of. Maybe. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. But he does a Christmas tree that's like spirals that hangs from the ceiling, and it's like a spiral that he just covers in branches. This is what design content is like now. It's
What?
Yes. Thankfully, I don't know what that is.
It's bleak.
I'm also not on TikTok.
Yeah.
So
I think
that
that-
sounds a little more TikTok.
But why would no one on TikTok has disposable income?
People have told me that they do. Actually, there's a famous basketball player who found me on TikTok
Let's go.
and hired me. Saw me on TikTok and then went and found me on Instagram and DM'd me.
Yeah.
So it could happen.
Wow, that's a dream.
I mean, we've talked for a while on this podcast.
I want to
about-
make some reels for an NBA player.
You probably could.
I just feel like it's design and social media marketing are at odds with each other, because design is like an elevated space in my opinion, and social media
Yeah.
content's like, hey, have you thought about doing a little split screen of your furniture and then having
Yeah.
Temple Run playing on the bottom? You
Yeah.
know?
Well, in fine art, it's like really looked down upon.
I'm
like,
sure.
Like if you have blue chip aspirations, and you also have kind of like a garish Instagram reel presence, it's seen as like déclassé.
I'm sure.
And
Yeah.
But if you date the 80-year-old gallerist, then
See?
that's a
No,
different
that's-
conversation.
Yeah.
Now that's elevated.
And you're
integrity.
doing some Rick Owens type furniture.
Yeah.
Then. Do you think there are any galleries that are doing social well?
Shout out to Hello Human.
Hello Human is.
They're doing it well. But I think like, I mean, my friends at Rarefy, I think they're not a gallery,
They're not a gallery. Those guys are the best.
but I think they approach a kind of education.
yeah, that's why I
first.
like their content.
Yeah.
And so shout out to those guys. And yeah, I don't know why. I think they kind of figured it out in a way, but
Well, they're just being authentic.
It's- yeah.
And they're just being themselves.
Yeah, and
they're not
it-
like playing the game.
and it doesn't feel salesy,
Yeah, totally.
I think, and it's not like here's our designer and this is what you could follow their channel not because you're trying to buy shit, but actually because you want to learn more about
Yeah.
design history. What was the biggest surprise that you learned or that came about when you were designing furniture and getting into it?
I think the biggest surprise is how the response has been. Like I kind of, again, have just started doing it for myself. Brands spend, many, many years, if not decades, to get that like one piece that hits. and then they just kind of like ride that wave, and then there are other products that just support it. But I feel like I've kind of hit a couple pieces already that people recognize and are doing well, which has been a surprise, a really nice surprise. So
Do you think that's a requirement to have longevity? Like you need to have,
I think
the
you
hit,
need
like
kind
the singles.
of
You need
like
the
you need
bangers.
your hoodie, like
Yeah.
you need that thing that just
The
sells.
Birkin bag. That's
Yeah.
like, this is the workhorse.
You kind of do. Otherwise, unless you're playing a different game, like you're selling to like office spaces or
Sure.
mid-tier hotels, like you don't need that hit. But
But you're still coming out with. Why do you then still feel the need to kind of come out with? You just did some mirrors. Like why?
I just can't not.
Okay, you can't.
I got
you
too
can't
many.
just make the table and chairs that you're.
I just got too many
got
too
too
many
many
things.
ideas,
bro.
Yeah, too many ideas. Yeah, I have a collection coming out next year that I'm very excited about, and it's derivative of my own stuff, but it's also very different and just something that I'm not seeing in the market and that I want to put out there. So I gotta put it out there
Is your dream to have a home designed top to bottom with,
for myself.
I guess, like envisioning what the future of the brand will be? It's like you could buy a piece to outfit your entire home top to bottom.
I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, like, can I buy a Willett home, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, the goal is to have a like showroom home gallery type thing in probably LA, New York, and maybe one in Europe somewhere. And then, yeah, people will hire me for like full rooms. I'm not an interior designer, so I would probably partner with someone to like do the kitchen or bathrooms or stuff,
Right.
something like that. But the places where the furniture is prominent, like the living room or the bedroom or the office, like that could be a full Willett room, which is what I'm kind of angling
Trying to go towards.
Yeah. And people are responding to it and starting to understand it. It's the way that architects used to design the top to bottom, the house, the furniture, the silverware, the rugs. Like it used to be the full picture. And we've gotten away from that for many different reasons. But I think now that people are, post pandemic and investing more in their homes, spending more time in their homes, working from home, they're like, okay, I want to, maybe not moving as much. I want to make this space really special for myself.
Do you think the
So-
pendulum is shifting back towards that direction because we're headed towards a more like creator first economy?
Yeah, totally. And that's part of the reason that I show my face a little bit. It's like
You're playing the marketing game. You're showing your face.
beautiful face.
people want to know. People want to know who's designing the stuff and where it's coming from and the story behind it, more so than just like seeing a chair and it's pretty and they're gonna buy that. Like you have to tell the story a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an art in all things. Now we want this. Like we want to know.
Yeah, you want to know
who's
and
the,
there is so much access to information now that you can know where it comes from, where it's made, who's designing it, who the person is, what their values are, and people actually, for the most part, care where they're spending their dollars.
Do people give you shit for the price points? Is that like
Yeah, a little bit
in
for
comments?
sure. Yeah. But I'm also like, I have such a better understanding of what it costs to make anything these days that I have so much more sympathy for any brand
When you're buying stuff?
Yeah, totally. So, and I think, yeah, there's a disconnect where people just don't fully understand why things cost what they cost. There's a learning curve for sure to educating people on why things cost the way they do. And I think it's also up to the consumer to like do a little research and understand like the people that I sit in the same conversation with, the other designers, like their prices are also kind of similar. It's not like I'm just like, charging X amount just willy-nilly.
Right.
It's like
Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. That's my next collection. Like there's actually a reason, and we're kind of all charging this amount. Like if it's made in the United States, it's a small company.
It's like a mafia. Do you guys all meet up in LA?
No, but
like, what are you?
We were gonna have a trauma
Slack, a trauma Slack channel.
Yeah, just because it's hard right now. And like I always go into the shop where the guys are making my stuff, but they make stuff for my peers and they make their own things, and it's like, yeah, it's a tough time. But I don't know. I don't want to like make a reel and be like, okay, the Douglas fir veneer cost $200, or it's $200 this month. Last month it was $150, and like go into that, and nobody.
I don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want that for you either.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want that person.
I think we need people to do that. I disagree.
Okay.
Oh, you want Dan? You?
I don't
want
know
that.
if I want it from you or generally, but I do.
I could send you a text from my builder of the breakdown of my credenza and why he charges $5,000 to build it.
Yeah.
And then you can make a reel
And
with
I'll
that.
make a reel with that. Maybe I'll.
I
do
want
that.
tennis reels from you.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that for sure.
Oh, I was gonna ask you were so you were in like the fashion world for a while. Now you're in design, and your wife's in food. Like who has the best parties of all those?
Oh, like
you-
brand wise?
Yeah, brand wise are just like events or people like where.
I mean, I actually do like going to the design things because there's always a product there, at least. Like, and I can see the art or the new furniture or whatever and party. I don't really party anymore. I stopped drinking a few years ago, and I have a baby, but
Beer baby drinks.
he drinks milk big time. So I actually enjoy those, like as I'm getting older and like not needing to like rage, but like go see some friends, see some
Look at the lamp.
peers, look
Good-
at the
good
lamp,
lamp.
and
Nice
see
lamp.
what people are doing. The food world parties are fun, but they've, at least for me, they're kind of all the same at this point. Like everybody's doing like experimental, like grapes coming out of a vase. I'm like, okay, let's move on.
yeah.
Of the food
Am I
just
allowed to
served on
eat
a big
this?
mirror.
Yeah. Which like there was one person who started it and she's incredible. And then people have kind of like mass produced it now. And I'm just like, let's just make the food what it is.
Yeah. How many cookbooks do we need? Also,
A lot.
seems
I know. I think we need a lot.
we
Yeah,
keep
we need
needing
more.
We need more.
I have
need
some
more.
space on my bookshelf.
for a cookbook.
Yeah, I want niche down. I want
They're
the
not going to
third
stop.
generation.
I mean, it's the same
grandma's
with how many
recipe cookies.
podcasts do we need? How many furnitures do we need? Like, do we need to keep going with stuff?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But what else are we going to do?
That's true.
I want more. I want it
guess
so that
more.
everyone is not making enough.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? Fashion parties? I don't really go to fashion parties.
But when you were doing like brand events?
But
and
it
that
was
kind of
never, they were never like quote unquote fashion. Like I designed this big thing for the North Face for like the re-release of the 1997 puffy Nupsy jacket.
yeah.
And that was really fun. And there was like a musician, DJ, people were going crazy, but it was not so much like a quote unquote fashion party.
stuff. Yeah.
I never really went to those. It was more like
You weren't invited.
Middlebrow, if you will.
Oh yeah. North Face, I guess, is North Face and Nike.
Yeah.
Gap is Gap lowbrow. Gap
I
middlebrow?
don't know.
Gap transcends.
Yeah.
Gap. I guess
Legacy brand.
Old Navy.
We never really had Gap parties per se. It was also the pandemic, so
Right. You just
We
had
had Zoom.
Gap abuse.
yeah, Gap abuse and Zoom,
Abuse
Zoom parties.
Are there any design trends that you think people should just we've
Cut
had
it.
enough?
Cut it out.
Cut it out. No more.
Like in interiors or furniture or what? Anything?
Let's say both, baby. And I want it from the heart.
White shirts?
Oh, you're done with white shirts.
No, I mean I'm wearing a white shirt, but I was just looking at yours and yours.
Yeah.
Yours is a little brown these days.
Oh,
Yeah. I
tough.
spilled coffee all over. No.
Design trends. There is sort of this like architecture trend in, I mean, maybe more than just LA, but people are just like putting an arch
Oh, the arches have to go.
everywhere. Arches in retail windows, arches in homes, arches in office spaces.
The worst is a painted arch, like accent,
Oof,
that is
that's
like
tough.
over a bed.
What?
That's brutal.
That
I haven't really seen but it sounds terrible. Probably
that
TikTok.
doesn't
A
sound-
TikTok-
Yeah, that's some TikTok. Where
a DIY TikTok thing.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like a Wile E. Coyote should run into it.
But it's like those arches came into existence probably hundreds of thousands of years ago for a reason, and now they're just getting slapped everywhere. And just like, if there's a transition from the kitchen to the living room, let's make an arch. And I'm just like,
You're
if
over
it
it.
doesn't fit with the architecture, like, can we please not
isn't
do
it kind
that?
of functional in LA though? Like, isn't it for support and earthquake resistance?
Arch-wise, no, not the way these people are doing them.
Yeah, they're not doing their Spanish revival
Exactly.
homes or in their
No.
the little Greek Mediterranean.
No. Yeah, like if it's in that, then that's totally fine. But in their like weird Pasadena bungalows.
in their farmhouse.
Yeah, exactly. And their modern farmhouses, like you don't need an arch.
Yeah.
I've modern. You don't. I kind of like a modern farmhouse, but
You
I
like a modern farmhouse?
I've been shamed by so many people
Yeah,
who are
well,
like,
you should be.
"Fuck you."
But do you like the ones that are bright white with the black trim and like the black windows? Because those are the ones that are offensive.
Those are offensive.
and like the turf.
By the
and
way, you're about to go to upstate New York for the holidays. Have you noticed that they've replaced all the rest stops in New York with these?
Are they white?
These no. They're like these grotesque, like A-frame farmhouse style.
like the
and so you go-
stops where you can get like the Bjorn corn and stuff.
yeah, they're like a shake. Now they're all Shake Shacks.
But like,
Shake
why
Shacks.
is that so bad?
It's just
I haven't. I'll look.
You'll
I'll
see.
look for them.
because they make no sense, and they're
But wait,
like
why do you like the farmhouse? What is it? Where does it even come from?
I'm smooth brain, dude. I just look at it. I'm
he's a
like,
Texas boy.
oh, it kind of harkens back to the past, but recontextualized for the modern. I kind of dig it.
It's tough in LA because people are just like knocking down like cool old ranch or mid-century homes and like putting up these like 5,000 square foot farmhouses.
Yeah.
That are made with shitty material, probably going to burn down.
They make no sense contextually.
Make no sense, and they're just tough to look at. They're like really bright with the sun hitting them.
They
Listen.
feel just cheap. Yeah, I can't. No farmhouse. We got to get Brian out of the farmhouse.
There's some nice
Mentality.
architecture in my part of Texas, though, like Pueblo houses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
What's
like
your part?
El Paso, like far west Texas.
Yeah,
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 like,
yeah.
near,
I've
like-
been there
Yeah,
many moons ago.
but that's organic and authentic to the
Yeah.
region. The farmhouse is just like does not belong in LA in Brentwood.
it could be cultural. I don't know. There's a reason why all the
It's
Asians
cultural,
live.
yeah. I think Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher have one of the most horrific.
Oof, I haven't seen it.
Farmhouses.
Sounds bad already.
It's just like people cosplaying like in wealthy
Yeah.
rustic living is just.
This is classes. This is a classes take.
These are rich people doing this. It's classes against the wealthy.
But Mila Kunis is she's like a child of refugees, you know.
Wow, I didn't realize. you were doing-
Tile on furniture. Like
Oh, yeah.
we don't
Oh.
need to be doing that
What?
anymore.
They do that?
Yeah, some people are doing that.
It's like bricolage. It's
don't
very
know what-
crafty.
Oh, like a chair. That's just
Yeah, or like a stool. It's just like all tile, like square tile, not like interesting like handmade tile.
Yeah,
see.
not like Gaudi or something.
Yeah, not that.
But you wouldn't fuck with it even if it was like a one-off. Like, oh, it's kind of here as a weird piece.
But they're not being done in like a weird piece way.
Oh, it's like
It's
I
like-
like this. Looks sick.
Yeah.
Like, why are you sitting on a kitchen backsplash?
Exactly. And then you get the fucking ridges in your butt, and it's not good.
You're sitting
That can
naked?
go.
That can go.
Yes, I'm sitting naked.
Yeah. And what do you want to see more of?
More Willett pieces.
Oh, what a coincidence.
More of. I mean, I think. Oh, also, I mean, I'm putting this in a project right now, but I think stainless steel like has gone a little too far. Like
I'm still
as-
on stainless steel. I'm still.
I mean, it's great. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a very functional, beautiful, intentional material, but it's also like the arches. Like, people are just putting it everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like we don't need a stainless steel bedroom.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm not sure if that exists.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure someone who likes to fuck does that.
Yeah, probably.
That's a horny.
You're horny today. Or is that every day?
No.
Just
It's
today?
early, and this is what you. This is
This
the
is what
level.
you get?
Yeah, it's all day, every day.
Okay, all right.
I fuck with glass cubes.
Yeah, that is definitely a trend, but I think it's
Having a
fine.
moment.
All right.
Like, I went to Bridges last night. Have you been there?
Yeah. I went to
You
a
went
holiday
to
party there this week, which was me trying to chase servers around to get one little piece of
One little nugget?
of duck foie gras thing.
Yeah.
I came hungry, which was a mistake.
Oh,
That was a
Dan,
mistake.
Don't say it. Don't, no one eats the food, Dan.
That's the only reason I went to this party is because it was at Bridges.
Well,
they have amazing
they have
food.
glass blocks, and I think
Bridges
they
is
totally.
probably
It's
the best
really beautiful.
designed
Yeah,
restaurant in New York recently.
glass. You can keep your glass.
No,
blocks.
I don't want it
like
anymore.
them.
Now that you said it's trendy.
No, but like in a good way.
I'm a sheep. That's not intrinsic.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I don't
been
fuck with them
it's
anymore.
been like 2 years of a trend. I still
I
fuck
think
with it.
they're
It's beautiful.
still great. I mean, stainless steel. Keep doing it. It's not going anywhere. But
Have you been to the new Colbo space?
no.
Do you know Colbo?
Yeah.
So they opened like a kind of like restaurant, cafe next door event space.
Near to here?
Yeah, right around here. And here, I'll just show you. And they, I think it's like a new firm, but they did a really beautiful job. And it's like stainless steel and paneled wood.
Yeah, it kind of has like the Bodhi wood down at the bottom.
It's definitely in the Bodhi
Yeah, that's nice.
vibe, but I'm still a sucker for it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it enough to be totally
Yeah.
sick of it yet in spaces,
Until
but I'm sure it was
somebody's
going to
ruin it.
It's kind of passe.
Yeah, green
Bullets.
kitchen out, all these things that people loved.
Yeah. But more of next year. What do you guys want to see more of?
I'm at the stage where I just want to keep acquiring nice pieces. Yeah. I'm like beginner level at all this stuff. It's through doing this podcast where now I've slowly grown to hate my home.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm like, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of that. Like, what am I doing with this?
But I think
it is a
that's
problem with
also
developing
just-
taste, is you.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Molly's brother and girlfriend are like, now they say they're like, you ruined food for us. Because they hate it. Nothing tastes good because
Yeah,
they
exactly.
eat her food and they're like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
And now their standards are so high.
Yeah,
And it's the
Like we
same
used
with
to like
like,
Waffle House.
yeah,
and
exactly. Now we can't go.
I
You
guess
ruined
I've
everything
always-
for me.
I've always felt that like I've approached furniture and design through a very functional lens.
Yeah.
And because it has always been price prohibitive for me,
Yeah.
I've kind of put it on a pedestal of like, well, once I start making this amount of money or once I get to this point in my career, then I'll be able to start investing and like looking into all of this. But, much like my mental health journey, I'm like, you know what? Why am I doing
You'll
that?
never be ready.
I'm never going to be ready.
You're not
So might
there.
as well start
You're not
now.
ready for the nice armchair.
I'm ready for the nice armchair now.
I think you got to
Okay.
do. I think the vintage they're really. Facebook Marketplace is a real gem
Yeah.
of a place. You could get incredible stuff. I think people are averse to it, or they don't want to use furniture. Think it's
It's
bad.
also hard. It just takes a lot of time to
Yeah.
sift through it. You don't know if you're going to get ripped
Yeah.
off. You don't know.
I've been getting
what's
into the
a good-
auctions. It's
I'm
tough.
I mean,
It's
they're dangerous.
they're dangerous. It's addictive, but
And also,
like,
you got to make sure that they're in dollars.
Yes.
Not in pounds or euros, because then you buy something in fucking the Netherlands and you're like, God damn it. Or you win it by accident.
And then you get hit with
gotta
the T
ship
word.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
get hit
yeah.
with the T word.
And then you gotta ship it over here.
Yeah,
And now your like $1,000 rug is actually $8,000.
$8,000.
That's happened to me. Not those numbers,
But, yeah.
I've bought a few things over there
Dude, I
accidentally.
I ordered a new puffer from Colin Meredith, which I thought was cool, and then I looked at what I paid, and it was 50% more because of
Yep.
the tariffs.
Oh,
And so I emailed them. Like, I'm really sorry, but I cannot.
Oh, I was gonna say.
cannot
wait, where
afford-
was it coming from?
From Canada.
Oof.
50% is insane. And he's like, yeah, this happens all the time.
Dan has been texting me
That
the last
sucks.
3 weeks ad nauseam. He's on the search for the perfect puffer.
Well, a puffer is much like a piece of furniture, actually.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm committing for 10 years
Yeah,
to
yeah.
something.
So that's what brands are trying to hit. They're like, we want to get Dan.
Yeah.
We want to get that piece that Dan is going to buy and have for 10 years.
I was going to ask you maybe if you have any extra North Face from all your collabs, but did they?
I don't. They didn't even give me
Why
one.
don't you just get a North Face nupsy, Dan?
They're really good.
They're
They're
great.
really functional.
Yeah. Willett has
cozy.
one.
But
I have
don't you
one.
have this with design where like anything you want, you kind of jujitsu yourself out of like wanting because you just like see all the signals and what it means and
Yeah, a little bit.
and then
But-
you're like I don't.
But Dan,
You're,
see, the thing
you're
is,
thinking too much.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah. Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
have jujitsu's my way into always going with the basic choice. I'm like, you know what? It's actually fucking cool to get the nupsy, get the
Get
Levi's,
the farm.
All right.
Get the farmhouse.
get the
Get the
Converse, get the modern farmhouse.
Get the A-frame with that horrible font for the door number for the house number. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like there's this one font that is
Is
like
it
the
modern?
gentrification.
Oh, the
that-
sans serif?
The sans serif
They
font.
sell it
Oh,
at
yeah.
DWR.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have that font on my mailbox.
Oh, you do, dude. It is. I see that,
course.
and I want to like stab my eyes.
Yeah,
at it.
yeah,
It's-
yeah.
it's
Someone
brutal.
needs to come
However,
up with a
this
new
is
one.
growth. I have that font on my house, and now I fucking hate it. And now
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
See?
I'm going to little antique shops. I'm like,
See?
let's see if they're selling
I got
any
some-
numbers
Yeah.
here.
How old are you?
35.
Yeah. So you're
You're like, you should have learned this.
no. You're
already.
getting to the place where you hate your home numbers and you're ready for the armchair.
Well, I would say what I want to see more of is freakier hardware,
Freakier.
like doorknobs.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
too
yeah.
And
horny
cabinet.
right now.
Not-
You need to
it's not
This is
horny.
crazy.
It's not about horniness. It's just weird.
You're horny. Yeah. I'm designing this. Like, do you know what an ADU is?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. A lot of people in New York don't.
Accessory dwelling unit.
Yeah. So
now
it's
you
like a
can-
little home in the back of in your backyard.
Ah, okay.
To add square footage, have like a little home office or whatever.
I see.
But I'm designing a studio. It's like 3 structures on this property.
Sick.
It's like a sauna, cold plunge thing. This guy's studio work area, and then I think like a workshop painting studio.
Yeah.
But wait, what were we
This is
talking
Blake
about?
Griffin.
No.
Freakier hardware ADU.
Oh yeah. He was like, I'm down to get freaky on the hardware. That is exactly what he said yesterday.
See?
And
Whoa.
so
Dan, you have a friend.
yeah, and so little plug for Petra Hardware.
Okay.
That's where you should get your numbers. They have.
okay.
So
shit.
I think we're gonna do. I forget who the designer is, but they're eyes and lips, and he's gonna do like this funny little like face on the closet doors.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let's
Hell
get
yeah.
freaky, as long as it's really small.
That's even something you can do in your like. I have a shitty rental. You can.
Yeah.
You could just buy.
Yeah, you can freak.
Buy weird little cabinet knobs. Replace all
Yeah.
your cabinet knobs.
Oh.
And then every
That's a
time you
good-
open your cabinet, you feel like, okay, or silverware, whatever. It's a low lift entry point to feel like you actually have a quality object.
Yeah.
I'm
down.
I agree.
So that's
Good
my
an-
tip.
good
I'm
answer.
with you. I'm with
Okay.
you on that. Because I used to be like, I like Scandinavian minimalism,
Yeah,
IKEA.
I can tell.
Yeah. But now
You're
I'm
trying to
buying-
get freaky.
I'm getting freaky. I'm getting freaky mugs, freaky trinkets. I'm just putting them out, putting them around
Freaky
everywhere.
trinkets.
Yeah.
Freaky trinkets.
Freaky
Yeah,
trinkets.
That's the
Tis
name
the
of the
season.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining
Is that
us. man.
it?
Yeah, I think I think
Okay.
we got it.
We wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay, great.
Although I feel a little burned. You're like, I could tell. I'm like, fuck.
We just learned that Brian likes modern farmhouses, which is really
But he's growing out of it.
he's
I'm
growing
growing out
out. He's growing out of it.
I got freaky shoes right now, and Dan,
Those
kinda-
are pretty freaky.
you
Are
kind of
fucking
hate
freaky.
these.
What are those?
These are Asics Kiko Castellanos.
Yeah, they
Little
look like
slides.
a Pablo
Aren't your
Picasso
heels cold?
harlequin.
No, because my pants are long and they just
Oh,
go
okay,
around,
all right,
so it's
nice,
fine.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
what the
wasn't
fuck-
sure
they're
what
like
shoes.
slippers.
I thought you were into the freaky shit, Dan.
No, I like him. I want you to do what you do for fashion, but for your home.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why everyone should buy furniture from Willett. If you win the lottery,
Yeah.
I want an ADU in my backyard now.
You should. Do you have a backyard?
I have a backyard.
Oh
not
yeah.
have room for an ATU.
I can make room for an ADU.
Your backyard is like
I need a podcast studio in my backyard, actually.
There you
it's like
go.
the size
how I
of
get
a
the real-
PT Cruiser.
We could put one of those back there.
Yeah. Can you build us a podcast
Yeah.
studio? Okay, great. Where can people find you?
At Willett,
At Willett.
2 T's. That's something that people screw up.
Yeah.
Willetspace.com is my website.
Nice.
Or do you mean physically?
Yeah, physically, where can they find you?
Right
on the
now?
tennis court.
Yeah, tennis court, strollering my baby around.
Yeah.
He likes to do that, which is good because we can walk and I can,
In Los Angeles?
yeah, and I can repair my back. What?
Yeah. It's just not a walkable city.
Well, we happened to move to Pasadena
Okay.
post fires, and there are just beautiful streets.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So you could find me there.
And
Who's
Future
the
Perfect. You show at the Future
yeah.
Perfect.
Find me at the Future Perfect. There, I have some pieces in New York, some pieces in LA. There's a little shop in the arts district in LA called Farmhouses. Do you know it? It's
I know it,
freaky.
but I don't know how to pronounce it.
They have a few of my chairs, and then in the new year, I'm going to be opening up a showroom in Silver Lake-ish area.
Sick. Congrats.
That's very exciting.
So yeah, we're building it out right now, which
Dude,
is very
I'm ready.
exciting.
The Willett takeover.
if only you had someone who
2026,
had a
baby.
history of
Building
spatial design.
spaces out. Yeah,
this better be fucking sick.
I know, right? A lot of pressure. It's going to be kind of like a little bit of a modern farmhouse, but like not too much.
You should copy the Frank Gehry Issey Miyake store, which I saw
I know.
just closed.
It's going away.
I don't know who's taking it over. I hope they keep.
I know.
design.
Do they keep the metal panels?
I don't think it's like landmarked or anything, but it is one of the most beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope an
probably
Aviator
not gonna
Nation takes
copy
it over.
Who?
I'm sure it's going to be like Nutella.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And follow us on YouTube.
Follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, where can I find you guys?
Middlebrow
Are you
Pod.
walking the streets?
Yeah, we're walking the streets.
We're on the streets.
You'll see us. People see us.
You can
Hitting
find Dan.
tennis balls.
Honestly, if you want to meet Dan, you can find him at Jam or Colbo.
Yeah. Not anymore, but yeah.
And then you can find me at McCarran Tennis Club. Also, if you made it this far, like, subscribe.
I know. Is anybody listening at this point?
Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
are listening. Oh, yeah.
Some people
Some people
hang
at
on
least
till the
two.
end.
Till the end.
very end.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.